The body's silent guardian, our nervous system. It's a complex network of nerves and cells that carry messages to and from the brain and spinal cord to various parts of the body. This intricate system is constantly at work, even when we're unaware of its activity. It acts as our silent guardian, continuously scanning the environment for potential threats. Imagine walking in a forest and encountering a wild animal. Your senses, like sight and hearing, pick up cues from the environment. These cues are then relayed to the brain, which processes the information at lightning speed. The brain then decides on the appropriate course of action, all within a fraction of a second. This constant vigilance is a fundamental survival mechanism deeply embedded within us. It allows us to react quickly to danger, ensuring our safety and well-being. However, in our modern world, this system can sometimes be triggered by situations that aren't truly life-threatening, leading to unnecessary stress and anxiety. The symphony of stress: fight, flight, or freeze. The autonomic nervous system, a critical part of our overall nervous system, governs the body's automatic functions like breathing and heart rate. It consists of two branches, the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems, which work in tandem to maintain balance. The sympathetic nervous system is responsible for the fight, flight, or freeze response, preparing the body for action in the face of danger. When a threat is perceived, the sympathetic nervous system kicks into gear, releasing hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones cause a cascade of physiological changes, preparing the body to confront the danger or escape to safety. This response is characterized by an increased heart rate, which pumps blood faster to the muscles, providing them with the energy to fight or flee. Breathing becomes rapid and shallow, allowing for quicker oxygen intake. Muscles tense up, poised for action. This primal response, though essential for survival, can be taxing on the body if activated repeatedly in non-life-threatening situations. Modern stressors, ancient responses. In today's fast-paced world, the stressors we encounter are often not physical threats like predators, but rather psychological and emotional pressures. Think of deadlines at work, financial worries, or social conflicts. These modern stressors, while not life-threatening in the same way as a wild animal, can still trigger the same physiological response as our ancestors facing a saber-toothed tiger. Our nervous system hasn't quite caught up with the demands of modern life. It still reacts to these perceived threats as if they were physical dangers, activating the fight, flight, or freeze response. This can lead to feelings of anxiety, overwhelm, and tension, even when we know logically that the situation is not a life or death matter. The constant activation of the stress response can have detrimental effects on both our physical and mental well-being. It's like driving a car at high speed all the time. Eventually, it will take a toll on the engine. Section 4. Chronic stress, a silent threat. While the acute stress response is essential for survival, chronic stress, the kind that lingers for weeks, months, or even years, can wreak havoc on the body. Imagine your stress response system as an alarm bell. A short burst alerts you to danger and helps you cope, but if the alarm keeps ringing, it becomes unbearable. Chronic stress keeps the sympathetic nervous system activated for prolonged periods, leading to a constant surge of stress hormones. This can manifest in various ways, affecting our physical and mental health. The physical symptoms of chronic stress are wide-ranging and can include headaches, muscle tension, digestive issues, sleep disturbances, and weakened immune function. Mentally, chronic stress can contribute to anxiety, depression, irritability, difficulty concentrating, and memory problems. Section 5. Mastering your response, the power of breath. Fortunately, we are not at the mercy of our stress response. We can learn to regulate our nervous system and counteract the effects of stress through techniques like deep breathing. Remember the parasympathetic nervous system, the counterpart to the sympathetic nervous system? It's often called the rest and digest system because it's responsible for promoting relaxation and calmness. Deep breathing techniques like the 4-7-8 method can effectively activate the parasympathetic nervous system, putting the brakes on the stress response. Here's how the 4-7-8 breathing technique works. First, find a comfortable position. Then, exhale completely through your mouth, making a whooshing sound. Close your mouth and inhale quietly through your nose to a mental count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Exhale completely through your mouth again, making a whooshing sound to a count of 8. This completes one cycle. Repeat this cycle 3 more times for a total of 4 breaths. Regular practice of deep breathing techniques like the 4-7-8 method can help reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and promote relaxation. By consciously controlling our breath, we can directly influence our nervous system, shifting from a state of stress and anxiety to one of calmness and ease.
Your nervous system is constantly scanning the environment, deciding whether you're safe or in danger. Most of the time, this happens without you even realizing it. The moment your brain perceives a threat, whether it's a real, immediate danger or just a stressful email, your body reacts before you can consciously process what's happening. You can read the full text on our blog, liberate10.net.